All right, today we are making an official tier list of every single Apple product that they sell.
We have the iPad 10 first. Joe, what do you think?
Immediate S tier, it comes in very fun colors.
Sleepy Joe, did you not sleep again? This is one of the worst Apple products that Apple has made lately. It requires the first Apple Pencil, so I will immediately put it D tier because of that. Also, nothing beats purple on an iPad.
I couldn't agree more, Donald.
Next, we have the iPad Air 5th generation. It has the M1 chip. I remember when we all thought this would get the A15 chip. It also has the nice purple iPad color that I was talking about earlier. Because of this, I officially put it in B tier.
Now we have the iPad 9. This iPad is a very great value. However, it doesn't have Stage Manager and has the A13 Bionic chip. This is the slowest iOS device that Apple sells currently. I put this in D tier.
Nah, F tier, it looks old.
It looks just as old as the fossil in this room, but to be honest, this belongs in C tier because you might be able to find this iPad for a really great deal.
iPad Mini 6, what do you guys think?
This iPad has a weird scrolling effect.
Dude doesn't know how to use an iPad correctly. Who in their right mind would use an iPad in portrait orientation?
I have to agree with Trump on this one. If you are going to use it portrait, just use your phone. Much more comfortable.
Well, I can use this as my phone if I wanted to.
Haha, very funny, Sleepy Joe. This is the most comfortable iPad, to be honest, and I want to put it in B tier. Plus, it also comes in that really nice purple that Willie Apple really wanted.
I think we should subscribe to him right now.
Yeah, I agree.
You Democrats also forgot that you should also like the video. Please like and subscribe, everyone, and now it is time for the iPad Pro.
I think this belongs in B tier. It makes the iPad Air with 256 gigabytes a confusing buy.
I think A tier, it has ProRes support.
Sleepy Joe, name one person who has used ProRes on an iPad or even an iPhone in this case. Yeah, what I thought.
F tier, since this iPad has no point in existing.
Joe is out of his mind. This iPad is the only one with Face ID, ProMotion, 2 cameras, and LiDAR.
You forgot Apple Pencil Hover.
Yeah, that too. To the average user, the iPad Air is a better value, so I would say B tier.
Now AirPods Max, this belongs in F tier.
I agree with Obama on this one.
Yeah, but what about the fun colors? They are also easy to put on. Because of this, I would say...
Sleepy Joe, you fossil, are you out of your mind? You have the brain of a 5-year-old and should not be the president.
F tier it goes. I agree with Trump that you don't know how to run a country.
Oh yay, the AirTag. I bought 69 AirTags. Since I lose all of my stuff, they are a lifesaver, so S tier.
Basement Biden doesn't know how to take care of his stuff in his basement. No wonder it is a lifesaver for the fossil. I would say A tier. They are nice to have, but something that you don't really need.
Oh boy, it's the Apple Pencil one time. I use this on my iPad every day. This is S tier for sure.
And what iPad do you use?
The iPad X because of the fun colors.
Did you really call it the iPad X? It's 10 Joe, not X.
Okay, but would you agree that the Apple Pencil one is S tier?
No Biden, just because the way you charge it on every iPad that it supports, it's immediately D tier.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more, Obama. Now we have the Apple Pencil 2. I say we officially put it in B tier. Steve Jobs would really like how this stylus works. We don't lose it, it sticks magnetically.
I would say F tier because Steve Jobs doesn't like the stylus. Also, it has a sussy cutout.
That is the dumbest stuff I have ever heard. It is like that you have never used a stylus before.
I would say C tier since you don't really need it. It is once again just really nice to have. B tier, it is too nice of a stylus.
Next up, we have the Apple TV 4K. It is the best TV money can buy. You can find it at $109. It has no ads and is very silky smooth. Because of this, I am putting it in S tier.
Yeah, it's the best TV I've ever used.
Now we have the HomePod Mini. This product is useless, to be honest.
I would have to disagree. While Siri is useless, it is nice having a nice sounding speaker.
I wouldn't say Siri is 100% useless. I would put this down because if you wanted a speaker, you would get a portable speaker or AirPods instead. It is also the groundwork for an Apple home, so I would put this in A tier. The speaker is really nice for a home-only speaker.
Now we have the HomePod 2. It has the best sound quality in the world and it is music to my ears.
Slow Joe, that is a dumb reason to put it in S tier. Its sound quality is only slightly better than the HomePod Mini, and its price is a lot more. I am putting it in D tier. This product is a waste of money.
Says the billionaire that can't afford anything.
Obama, that is the meanest thing you have ever said, and you hurt my feelings. It is always good to save money and be humble.
Oh, I am sorry. Do you accept my apology?
No, but let's move on to the M1 iMac.
So many fun colors, so S tier.
No, Sleepy Joe. That is not why you should buy a product. We will be putting this in C tier because they should have put the M2 chip inside of it.
Now we have the iPhone 12.
Immediate F tier. It is old, but hey, at least it comes in fun.
Don't you dare say fun colors, Joe. Yes, that purple is really nice. It may be old, but it is the best value you can get out of an iPhone, so I will say B tier. Now we have the best value iPhone ever. You can get this iPhone for free if you are willing to lock yourself in a 3-year contract.
How about we put the iPhone 13 in B tier?
Nah, the iPhone 14 is the same as the 13, and you always know that the latest is the greatest.
Sleepy Joe, that is literally the dumbest reason why you should put something in F tier. I say we put it in S tier. It is the best iPhone money can buy, and it will get the same amount of software updates as the iPhone 14. Literally no reason to buy the iPhone 14.
Donald, you can get this iPhone for free, though.
Ah, good point. So D tier it goes.
The iPhone 14 Pro is the best because latest is greatest. Immediate S tier.
Sleepy Joe, that is not a valid reason to put it in S tier. It is a good phone, but to be honest, besides the camera, chip, and dynamic island, it is not much different from the 13 Pro.
I say we put it in A tier. The camera is super good on the 14 Pro.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my gosh, the iPhone SE is the best value phone ever.
Sleepy Joe, the iPhone SE looks just as old as you. It may have a good chip, but the iPhone 12 is a much better buy. I can see why someone would want a home button iPhone, so we should put it in C tier.
Now we have the Mac Mini. It's a very good value, especially since you can get it for $499.
The Mac Mini is terrible. It doesn't have a screen, mouse, or keyboard. It's just a box.
That's literally the whole point of the Mac Mini. You are supposed to use your own.
Because of the value, then, why don't we put it in S?
I would say yes, except that it has one NAND chip, so we should put it in B because it kind of ruins the value.
I didn't know Apple made a cheese grater. We got this new product next.
Sleepy Slow Fossily Joe, that is not a cheese grater, it is a Mac Pro.
Well, if it's the Mac Pro, it must be the fastest computer in the world. I say we put it in S tier since it is the fastest computer in the world.
Sleepy Joe, the Mac Pro is just a bigger Mac Studio with PCIe slots that no one knows what to do with. It is also more expensive, so we should put it straight into F tier. This is literally the worst Mac money can buy.
Now we have the M2 MacBook Air. Since Apple discounted it recently and you can buy it refurbished for a very great deal, I say it's A tier.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I just hope that most people will get 512 gigabytes of storage or more.
Ooh, the M1 MacBook Air. This was a revolutionary product for its time. I think B tier because Apple is still selling it for $999. I hope Apple could discount it in the near future.
Nah, this is going into F tier because it's the oldest Mac that they still sell.
I think it's C tier because of the price, but at least you can find it for $799. It will last you a very long time, and it doesn't have a single NAND chip.
Now we have the 15-inch MacBook Air. It's the same as 13-inch, but bigger, and it being bigger justifies the price, so it should go into A tier.
Now we have the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro.
S tier because hashtag touch bar for life. It makes it the best MacBook ever.
Joe, are you crazy?
No, I just like rizzing up Melinda.
Joe, stay away from my girl, and I say we put this in F tier.
I think Joe may have a point about the hype for the touch bar. I say we put it in D tier because the touch bar may be okay, it just lacked third-party app support.
Yay, the 14-inch M2 MacBook Pro. You can find this as a great deal, but the fact that it has a single NAND chip makes my decision different. I say B tier. 16-inch, kind of the same story. It would be S tier if it had two NAND chips instead of one. I don't like that it has people buying a $2,500 device for no reason.
The polishing cloth is the best wipe in the cleaning industry. I say this deserves S tier.
Sleepy Joe, that must be a joke. Also, the meme has been dead for over a year already. There is no way that the polishing cloth deserves S. While it does clean devices really well, it can't go anywhere more than C tier.
Now we have AirPods 3.
They are immediately S tier because they have spatial audio, and they are the latest and greatest non-pro.
But they are too similar to AirPods 2 that they seem like they have no difference. AirPods Pro 2 better in every way.
I think C tier.
The Magic Trackpad is the best mouse I have ever used. So much better than the Magic Mouse.
What is wrong with the Magic Mouse? I think it deserves S tier for being an innovative mouse.
Sleepy Joe, no way. It is only good for Final Cut Pro, and that's basically it. It is too small to be used by the average person, and it can only charge upside down like a dead rat. Because of this, I put it in C tier. It is like another Sleepy Joe.
I hope you can say that the Magic Keyboard is the best keyboard in the world.
I would say it's comfortable, but I know for a fact that there are better keyboards price similarity in this world, so I will put it in C tier. AirPods Pro 2, I use these every single day, and they are very great wireless headphones. Let's put this in S tier.
Now you got to agree with me that the Apple Watch Ultra is ugly, looks heavy, and it is overpriced. I would not want that on my wrist.
Dude, the Apple Watch Ultra is the best Apple product that Apple has made since the M1 MacBook Air. This belongs in S tier.
Apple Watch Series 8 was kind of a mid-upgrade, but Apple Watch Series 7 was a great watch, but it doesn't beat the Ultra. I am putting it in A tier.
The Apple Watch SE is an okay watch to get, but I would recommend that all my friends get this unless they want more features from the Series 8. Also, the SE has an older Apple Watch design, but it doesn't have the Series 3 at least. I say B tier.
AirPods 2 just function like normal wired earpods, but cost more, so I will be putting it in F tier. Pros and 3 so much better. Oh my gosh, it's Apple Vision Pro. It is the best tech gadget to ever exist in the world, so I will be putting it in S tier.
Not so fast, Sleepy Joe. Wait like 2 or 3 generations for the average consumer to be able to get their hands on it, and then we can debate about S tier. It costs $3,500 and it is too much. I think Apple is advertising it a little too much, to be honest, and it's kind of mid.
But I think VR is the future. This is Tim Cook's iPhone moment.
Maybe in the future, but not now. I think C tier is where Vision Pro should go.
Oh yay, the last Apple product until I can go to the ice cream store.
And I can go to McDonald's for the 5th time today?
And I can go eat vegetables from my garden.
Honestly, since you said that the Mac Pro is the same as the Studio, I think it also belongs in F tier.
Sleepy Joe, it is cheaper and very fast, just barely beating the RTX 3090. It also doesn't thermal throttle and needs no fans. This belongs in S tier.
Boys, what a great tier list.
I agree, I just wish that Apple made a revolutionary ice cream machine.
Of course you do, Joe, but thank you all for watching us. Comment, like, and subscribe. And Willie Apple will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.